You're now tuned into the Richard Allen B Show. So this is my new sports show. Um, Not necessarily sports, but just I want to be talking about a lot of sports and a lot of different things going on. Um, Pretty much, we're gonna talk about what the hell we want to talk about. Now, tonight, I do want to talk some sports tonight. Um, Number one, two things, two two big things happened this weekend. You all know about. So we all know about Tank Davis versus the ghost Frank Martin, and Frank Martin is the ghost right now because Tank axe murdered my man. You know what I'm saying? So we all know that Frank the Ghost Martin, got axe murdered. Now the second thing I want to talk about, really, one thing that really intrigued me that I seen this weekend was Kaitlyn versus Angel Reese. So Kaitlyn versus Angel Reese. Now, if you didn't get a chance to see Kaitlyn versus Angel Reese, let me see if I can pull the play up. Now you know what, before I actually pull that play up, the WNBA, leave a comment below, fellas. Do you watch the W? I'm gonna start calling it the W. Do you actually watch the W or not? Right now, I'm a basketball head. Right, I'm a basketball guy. Right, you know that's my favorite sport. Let's just say that basketball is my favorite sport. I'll be the first to tell you. Now, I can't pretend like the last 10 years I've actually been watching the WNBA. So I will not sit here and pretend that in the last 10 years that I actually been watching the WNBA. But the one thing, when they first started with Swoops and Lisa Leslie, Rebecca Lobo, and all of that. When it first started, I did watch those games. So when they first got the LA team, I believe it's the LA Sparks. See, that's how much I'm disconnected. Now, this is the thing. Like I said, I can't sit here and pretend like I actually watch the WNBA. But one thing I do want to see, I want to see what teams are winning right now. Let me put this on the screen. I do want to see what teams what teams are winning in the WNBA right now. Now it looks like, let's see, let's look at these conferences. Let me see something. So obviously you got the East and Western Conference. Now let's see. So it looks like the number one team is the Sun. Let me see. The Liberty is going to be second. Let me see, how the hell do they have this? See, yeah, confusing me already. See, it's not giving me a clear. Now this is one thing I can say about the WNBA. They need to follow a clear format. So I never looked at this before. I'm just looking at this the first time on the screen. So this is the one thing with the WNBA. They need to follow a clear format. Because I'm looking at the standings. I'm looking at the standings. Let me see. Yeah, it is the Sparks. I want to make sure I got the LA team right. Let me see. Let me go back to the standings. It's number one, number two. So who's third? Okay, I see how they got it. So the number one team is the Sun. Now I'm guessing that's the Phoenix Sun. So the I guess this is Phoenix. It's got to be Phoenix Sun, right? No, it says nah. See, this is how much I don't know about the WNBA. I don't even know. I don't even know. Now this is the disconnect with the WNBA, right? And I'm breaking this down live. I'm showing you the disconnect with with basketball males that are basket. I can't speak for females. I can only speak for males, right? This is the disconnect with the WNBA. Casual anybody that's an NBA fan, the WNBA is so new. You're going to be a casual to the WNBA. You're not going to. It's not going to convert. You know what I mean? We're not going to go. I can't convert from the NBA to the WNBA and just know everything about the WNBA. Now, I'm doing my due diligence to look at this and actually see like what's going on with the teams, right? Now, I don't know. I do know like the Indiana Fever. We know about that. We've been hearing about that. The Liberty, you can guess that's New York, right? So the Sun is the number one team. Is in now. I'm reading this in order, right? Let me go down here. Let me see something. So the best team with the best record is the Sun. The Liberty is second. Third is the Lynx. Fourth is the Storm. Fifth is the Aces. Sixth is the Mercury. Seventh are the Dreams. Ninth is the Sky. So these are the teams. Now let me look at players, right? Outside. So let me see something. Okay, so this is giving me a good view of who plays for who, right? Now, we know from watching the news, everybody up top here, we know about Diana Taurasi, we know about Angel Reese, we've been hearing about her a lot. We know about Caitlin Clark, and we know about Brittany Griner, right? Now, I do know this. This lady right here, Asia Wilson, let me see, she's 27 years old. I do know that they're saying, the streets is definitely saying that this is the best player, right? So, like I said, the streets is definitely saying that Asia Wilson is the best player. Now, like I said, this is the problem with the WNBA and getting it to the mass. Like, we got to know who the hell. First of all, we got to know like what city are these teams in. Like, they got to do a better job because I don't know. You know what I mean? All I know is the Sparks and you know about the Indiana Fever from Caitlin Clark. We don't know what city, right? So I do know that this lady right here, with all like the Caitlin Clark hype, I do know that this lady right here, Asia Wilson, is the best player. I got a chance to look at some of her videos. To me, now I seen a sports analyst on ESPN. I seen some of the female sports analysts comparing her to Shaq, maybe by numbers or blocks, but to me, she just looks like T Mac. She's got fadeaway mid game. She's got a handle. She can pass. She's got fadeaway jumpers. I'm seeing like T Mac vibes from her. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like T Mac T Mac Paul George vibes, if you want to say that. Now I'm not saying obviously she's not as good as them, but in her league she is. You know what I'm saying? But if you watch her, is giving off to me. I hate saying it's giving. I hate adopting new words, but it's exactly what it is. It's giving off T Mac and Paul George vibes. It's giving like a cross between them two. because the two analysts on Sports Center, by them saying that it's Shaq, you thinking she's just some big, tall, dumb chick, right? It's not calling Shaq big, tall, and dumb, but like she's like kind of like she's got a little bit more graceful. Like I said, it's giving Paul George T Mac vibes. That's what I see. Just from me looking at it, that's what I see in her, right? Now, I'm watching Asia Wilson's highlights, right? And I'm not really condoning I'm not going to say that I'm condoning the behavior in the WNBA. In the W, they call it the W. I'm not really saying that I'm condoning the behavior in the W with them going after Kate, allegedly going after Caitlin Clark. To me, they just balling. Like we seen, we seen Draymond Green put my man in a headlock this year. You see what I'm saying? So you go to the NBA, dudes are putting dudes in headlocks. So what we saying happened with Caitlyn is like light work compared to the NBA. I mean, dudes are getting clotheslined, punched, put in headlocks, kicked in the nuts. You know what I'm saying? You seeing like real official dirty plays in the NBA. So if you compare the NBA to the WNBA, like no, Caitlyn is going through regular stuff that goes on in basketball, if you ask me, right? Now, I do see the players hating on Caitlyn, right? Now, I'm down the middle with it. I just want to see the motherfuckers play basketball. You know what I mean? I'm split down the middle with it. I don't really I'm gonna go back to this. I'm down the middle of it. I just want to see them play basketball. I don't really care about the let me put this back up. I don't really care about the Richard Allen B. Look, I don't really care about the like the politics of it and the people's emotions and the narratives being painted. I don't really care about that. Just looking at the basketball, um, Caitlyn is doing good. She's like she's nowhere near like Asia. Well, Asia Wilson is dropping like 30. Like, let me see what let me see what she's actually scoring. Let's see what she's actually dropping out here. So let's see that. So let me see what Asia Wilson is actually putting up on the board. So see if they let me see if they gonna give me the stats. So I'm gonna type in her career average. Let me see her career average. We about to see. Let's see now. We really about to see who's who and what's what. So what's Asia Wilson? It's not Asia. I be wanting to say eight like Asia, like the continent, but it's Asia. Asia Wilson's because they are not talking about her stats. Let's see. Now she plays for Las Vegas. Asia Wilson WNBA stats. Damn. So so this is what I'm talking about, right? Let me make sure. Let me put this up on the screen. So I don't know if y'all can see this. Let me make sure y'all can see this. So look at Asia, not Asia. I keep wanting to say Asia. Look at Asia Wilson. Look at Miss Wilson's career stats. Now, she's obviously been in the WNBA for longer than Kaden. That's obvious. But look, when you come in to any sports and right now, let me see. Now this is her. Let me see. It just says okay in 2024. So her for the career, she's averaging 20.4 points a game. Right. This year, 2024, the year of Kaitlyn in the league, Aja Wilson is averaging 28 points a game. Let me see. Two assists, field goal percentage field goal percentage. She is killing them. Field goal percentage is 51, right? 51.7. And she's averaging all I care about is the damn points. She averages 28 a game, right? 28 a game. Now let's see what. So mind you, I looked at her. I looked at her highlights. Is giving off T Mac and Paul George vibes. So Aja Wilson, to me, they talk like Shaq is not giving Shaq like she's shooting fadeaways, taking people off the dribble from the key. She facing up. She's blocking shots. Maybe they're talking about the blocks, but she is doing everything. She's blocking shots, shooting fadeaways, crossovers, spinning off people, lay it like all type of layup pack. Like she is the best. She's the best player so far, right? This year, 2024, like you can look on my screen. This is the year of Kaitlyn, right? It's not the year of the Dragon. It's the year of Kaitlyn. Aja Wilson is averaging 28 points a game. So, like I said, what I want to know is like, I mean, I understand now. I do understand that when you bring a fan base, and I'm talking about Caitlyn now, when you bring a fan base, it's common sense that you're gonna bring your fan base with you. And Caitlyn and Angel Reese, they brought a large fan base with them, so I do understand that. Now, let's look at Caitlyn's. What is Caitlyn average? Let's see. Let's look. Let's find Caitlyn, and I'm gonna do Angel Reese too. Caitlyn Clark stats. So I'm looking up Caitlyn Clark's stats. So let's see what she's doing. So let me make sure I got this up on the screen for you. So this is now I just showed you Aja Wilson, right? Aja Wilson is this year she's doing 28 a game this year, right? Now, Caitlin Clark is only averaging 15.6 a game. So she's averaging 15.6. Now she's got six assists a game. Now these are decent numbers. Even if you're in the NBA, these are like okay decent numbers. Now somebody if we go in the NBA right now, let's do the conversion. If we go in the NBA, somebody that's averaging 15 points a game versus somebody that's averaging 28 points a game is not is there's no comparison. You're talking about all star and then like regular average player. So you talking about like you talking about like I said, you talking about somebody that just averages 15, which is just an average NBA player, and then you talking about somebody that averages 28 in the same year. So is no comparison, right? Now, let me look up Angel Reese. Let me look up Angel Reese. So Kaitlyn is doing 15.6 a game. So like I said, Kaitlyn is doing 18.6 a game. So let's see. So Kaitlyn is doing 15.6 a game. So let's look up Angel Reese. Angel Reese stats. Now, mind you, they're all playing different positions. Let me see. I like this website right here because it give you the good WNBA stats. Okay, now no, I didn't want the ESPN one, but we already on it. So according to ESPN, let me see. Now Angel Reese she's averaging 12, but she's averaging 10 rebounds, one steal, and assist. So she's doing pretty good because she's playing down low. So she's averaging 10 rebounds. That's decent numbers. So compare, I mean, pretty much look at it like this. Compare all of these three players I just named, right? Asia Wilson is killing. Listen, I'm gonna just keep it a band with you. Let's just keep it a band. Listen, let's just keep it a whole band. Like I said, this is coming from your boy Richard Allen B. Asia Wilson in the WNBA 2024 is killing Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. Axe murder. She's killing them. You know what I mean? Hands down, best player in the league. You talking about 28 points versus 15.6 and 12 points. So who you going to take? 28 points, 15.6, or you going to take or 12 points? So it's their first year. Is Angel Reese and Caitlin Carr is their first year. They're doing good, but we definitely gotta hype up Angel Wilson. She's out here killing them. I sat and watched her highlights, man. She is axe murderer, killing them. Like I said, it's giving me like T Mac, Paul George vibes. She coming in, spinning, fade away in the lane, all type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Breakaway blocks. I seen her do a breakaway block, like a chase down block. Like she chased down blocking them. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely got to put some respect on Asia Wilson's name. You know what I mean? Now, I hear a lot of different people say, uh, we wasn't checking for, but now we checking, right? We weren't we like I didn't know who Asia Wilson was before this year. We weren't checking for her, right? But now, if people are going out, and I look at it like this: if people are going out of their way to say that Caitlin Clark is the best, then we going to fact check that. You know what I'm saying? She's not the best in the WNBA, right? She just not. 28 points versus 15.6. You ain't the best. Just looking at the highlights, like look, I'm telling you, look at Asia Wilson's highlights. Caitlin Clark is not the best player. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. No Mason Cam. You know what I mean? Shout out to them. But listen, this your boy Richard Allen B. I just wanted to go over that. You know what I'm saying? Now, also, we all seen the fight. We seen Tank knock. Ain't really nothing to say, but Tank got another body. He definitely axe murdered my man. You know what I'm saying? Leave a comment below. Who could beat Tank? Who is a good challenge for Tank, or should Tank just retire right now? Right? Tank might fight Lomachenko. Um, you got it's some young dude Abdullah Mason. It's like everybody is too young or and inexperienced to fight Tank. You know what I mean? I say to me, if he beat to me, now I'm gonna say this right. This is not gonna be a long live. If Tank beats, I'm gonna say this. If Tank beats Shakur Stevenson, he should just retire. There's nobody else for you to fight. There's no everybody. The person that could beat you is probably like in the stroller. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm gonna say that again. If Tank beats Shakur Stevenson, that's the only person left. You know what I'm saying? Now he probably will give Dev a chance. If he beats Dev and then Shakur and beats Shakur after that, and then exile Lomachenko. Now the rumors that I heard, right? I heard Tank is trying to fight Lomachenko. You know, they want to give Lomachenko one more chance, even though Lomachenko, when he had, when he was like on his up and up, he wasn't trying to fight none of the younger dudes. So it's like, do you want to give him a chance? He didn't give y'all a chance. You know what I mean? That I would be on something like that. But now, like I said, to me, Richard Allen B, right? That rhymes. To me, if if Javante Tank Davis beats Lomachenko, Shakur Stevenson, and Devin Haney, he's hey, you could just retire, bro. Can't nobody beat you. It's a wrap. You know what I mean? That's like 3 fights. Ain't nobody out there. I really don't want to see him fight Pitbull again. You already beat him. I want to see him just keep beating people for the first time. I don't want to see him beat somebody for a second time. You know what I mean? So that's that, man. It's your boy Richard Allen B. I'm Izzo.